Okay, so welcome to a Costa Coffee. It's an evening situation.
Yeah.
We would normally be at practice right now. I'm here with the lovely Lewis Champion, but something came up out of the blue, and it's something we weren't necessarily expecting.
Yep.
But here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
So Lewis, feel free to enlighten us all on how things are.
Things are good, but I've come to the decision that I'm going to be retiring from playing basketball. I won't be putting on the kit for the remainder of the season, but you may see me popping up at games, or you'll hopefully still see me in the community doing my coaching and stuff. It's been a tough decision, but one that I think is needed, and one that I think I'm at peace with.
I mean, it must have not been an easy decision to come to for you.
No, not at all. I think I've had a kind of countless conversations with myself and close friends and family to come to the decision, especially over, I think, since the end of last season, just trying to put everything into perspective and kind of understand where my mind's at and where my body's at in terms of playing basketball. And I made the decision to kind of sign for another year and to try my absolute best to get to the end of the season. But I think just with from a personal perspective, just trying to remain and keep the balance of juggling all the plates that I have in my life. It's just, I'm at a point where however much I love basketball and I'm eternally grateful for it, it's just just trying to find that balance, and kind of anything that I have that I can somewhat control in my life at the moment is basketball. So
you're obviously famously a big family man. Obviously the Rockets are a family in themselves.
100%, yeah.
So I don't think anyone could, begrudge the fact that you, as a busy father, and now you've looked to further your career outside of basketball. You've got a full-time job, which you've been doing tremendously well at. I know you've been working very hard to further yourself within that industry as well. Because with anything that you do, you have that winning mindset. You want to. I think we spoke literally before the season, and I know that before the season even tipped off, you were in two minds about it. Because obviously the commitment that's required.
100%. Yeah.
And because you're not someone who wants to let anyone down, I know that it was hard for you to even commit to this season. Obviously, we were so glad that you did, and everything you've brought to these games already this season has made an impact. So I can totally understand that it's been a hard thing for you to think about. But it feels like the right time and the right decision.
Yeah, I feel like definitely the right time, right decision. Like you said, I think for me, like, I knew coming into the season that I was fully committed when I decided to do it. And still, I had a little bit of me still wishes that I could have made it to the end of the season. But I think for me, kind of being, like I said, the kind of person that I am, I didn't want to, if I feel like I can't commit to something 100%, I think it's at a point where I needed to be realistic with myself, realistic with my family, and realistic with the club and the people who are involved, and kind of have it make that kind of break as easy as possible.
Would you be interested to know that obviously you've been with the Rockets for a while? You've been we were in the NBL up until this season.
Yeah.
If we combine the points you scored in the NBL and the points you scored this season, you made it to 3,005
really?
points.
Oh, yes.
So
that's good, man.
You obviously, it's almost like you knew.
Yeah. No, I had no idea. I have no idea. I don't keep up with that stuff. But
you timed it beautifully. After obviously you scored a few key points in that last game we had. You've made it. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You made it to over 3,000 points.
Thank you very much. Well, that means 3,000 points is nothing compared to what LeBron's like 42K or something, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're players that are playing twice, three times a week.
I was close, man. I was close.
Yeah, you were just needed a couple more seasons, and you'd have got onto that NBA scoring list. So what's next then?
I think for me next is just to appreciate the kind of journey that I've had with basketball, and I think just to, again, furthering my ability to be a father, furthering my ability to focus on things that are outside of what I do on the basketball court in terms of my job. I think just taking some time to kind of appreciate basketball as well and look at it from a different perspective, and hopefully be able to look at it from more of like a consumer rather than a player.
Well, hang on a minute. I'm banking on the fact that this extra time means that you can join me on the media team.
100%. I haven't had any conversations yet, but hopefully I want to be able to come to some games and be present at those. I think for the team, definitely for the rest of the season. And then also just trying to, I'd love to get on the comms at games if possible.
Yeah, I'm sure there'd be a huge demand for that.
You might catch me one time at a game taking the lift off
excited
interviews.
Already.
But yeah, I'd say it's not a thing where I'm going to drop off the face of the earth and people are not going to see me. I'm still going to be around. I'm still going to be doing the coaching.
So you'll still be within the community helping with the coaching?
Still be in the community doing the coaching on Saturdays. And like I said, I want to be present as many games as I can be. It's still obviously like a big, like my mum and my granddad and my nan when she was here had a massive part in the club. So for me, it's their extended family. So it's not like I'm just leaving and no one's ever going to see me again.
You were 9 years old, weren't you, when you first started playing for the Rockets?
Yeah, I think around that age. Yeah, I mean Matt will be able to tell you more of a specific age because
he said to me, from 9 to 19 or around that, you were playing for the Rockets, and then you went off into the great wide world of basketball, went to Newcastle, Bristol. You can tell me the rest, I'm sure.
Well, to be fair, like my first ever session was at Loddon Valley on the court we play on now, with Matt. I remember it clear as day, really. I remember he always used to make me shoot a shot after practice, and if I missed the shot, I have to carry the balls. I don't think I ever didn't carry the balls out of practice. Every time I missed them, I'd be so upset. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I came through the Rockets Junior program and super grateful for that. I went to Reading College and did the academy there, and we had it there. And then started playing men's, and then from there went to Newcastle for uni, and then played at Bristol for a couple of years in the BBL, and then came back to. I played at Thames Valley as well, actually, after playing for Bristol, and then came back home to Reading, and I think this is my fifth season. This is my fifth season back, I think. And I think I was thinking on the way over here, to be fair, like how grateful I am for not the experiences that I've had kind of coming through, but coming back and playing for the last 5 years, like just being able to be a part of the community and kind of crossing paths with everybody like yourself and the fans and just people who are involved with Rockets, and just seeing, like, it's always good when you go away from something and then come back and see the impact that it's had, and being able to kind of experience that and also be a part of that. I think I'm super grateful for, and something that I'll always be proud of, that I've been able to be, even if it is a very, very small part, able to do that and be part of that.
I think the fans would all agree that it's been a very big part that you've contributed over the last few years. Like, I've been with the Rockets now this will be my third season, and I can see the love that is there from the fans, from yourself, from everyone involved, and like what you bring to the team, a character. We need characters. It's tough when seasons, teams change and everything. It's so good to have constant faces and people like you that can bring everyone together,
for sure.
And so that impact will definitely be felt. So the fact that you have a keenness to stay in and around the club, I think everyone can agree that having Lewis around is just a benefit all round, really. Whether you're on the court or off the court, it's just you are.
I'm a Rocket, man. I think for life. I think that's the thing. I think with this is what makes it an easier decision, and not less. I know I'm not going to be.
It's not goodbye.
It's not goodbye. It's more so just me trying to gain back a little bit of balance within my life, and just making sure that I can kind of handle all the players that I'm juggling. So
that's good.
And I'm hoping I'll be able to do that. And I think, like I said, a big point for me for doing this is I want to remain present around the club. I don't want to just. I'm a Reading boy, so I'm born and bred from Reading. So if I can continue to have a positive impact from the club, even if it's not from a playing side, of just being around and being a personality, then I'm happy to do that. I think for me as well, the thing that I'm grateful for is I think we kind of overlook sometimes as players we get to see the impact every day or every game of what the impact that we have on people's lives and young kids and the fans, but I think we take for granted a little bit maybe the impact that they have on us. And I think for me, like I'm so grateful for the fan base that we have and the community that we have around Rockets for everybody, for everyone's path that I've crossed, and everyone. I think the influence that people have had on me is something that I'll take with me to whatever walk of life I go through.
Obviously, you've had an impact on the players around you, coaching staff, and all that sort of thing. But what would you like to think that the players that you've been around and the coach you've been around would say about you? What do you think?
I hope good things. I don't know. If you ask Sam, it maybe some good things, some bad things. I don't know. I like to think that they like to think I was hard working at parts. Sam will probably disagree with that in some way, shape, or form. I think I was a good character, a competitor, someone who was a leader, someone who people felt they could trust or they could go to. Also, I feel like someone who just wanted the best for the team. I think I always have a massive want and need to be a team player. Like I've never been someone who has cared for kind of individual accolades or kind of just individual performances. It's always kind of been I'd rather the team succeed than myself succeed. With the 3,000 points, I know it's not crazy amount of points, but I don't. That kind of stuff isn't.
It's big in the grand scheme.
In the grand scheme, yeah. But I think for me, everything's always been team orientated, and I think if I can pass anything onto the team this year, or if I have passed anything onto the team this year, I just hope they remain as as together as possible throughout it, and just and continue to be a great team.
Well, look, you've picked a pretty good season to end on.
Yeah.
If we look at last season, winning, doing so well.
Yeah.
We've got a pretty good team going forward.
A great team, yeah.
We're already in a good situation this season.
Yeah, we're doing really well.
So I guess maybe that helps you knowing that you're leaving behind a great group of players.
For sure. I think that's another thing I think that makes it. And again, speaking to Matt yesterday, when I spoke to him, I told him that for me, kind of something that solidifies in my mind that I know this is the right time or the right decision is that I see the team that we have and I trust those guys implicitly to go and continue on how we're going throughout this season. I think we're lucky. I think for the last few years we've had very, very good guys come in and we've been able to put in very, very good teams. I think we have a great coach in Samet that I think if you gave him a bunch of people from the street, I think he'd some way be able to get you to the playoffs. So I think again that gets overlooked as well, and the impact that Samet has. But I think this year we have a great group of guys and continue on from where we finished last year. I feel like we've kept that steady. Let's kept the ship rolling, and it's I'm so proud of the guys for this year and everything we've achieved so far, and hopefully they can keep it going, and I'll be there in the stands to cheer them on and to hopefully talk some stuff with Bailey on the sideline maybe as well. And
I'm sure Bailey will be very excited about that as well. But look, we could talk all night about this, I'm sure. But I just appreciate you coming and sitting down and telling everyone everything, and what you've given is massive, and we know that you'll continue to be a part of this team in some way.
Yeah, of course.
And all we can do is wish you good luck, and we will be seeing you courtside soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It's been good to chat.
It has, always.
See you guys soon.
See you very soon. Peace.